Yeah, it's I'm gonna tell you this much. Ja Morant genuinely needs to chill. Seriously, Andrew. It's enough, though. We get it. We get it, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know because it's because here's it's like he's implicated himself in such a level where it's like he's getting fined each and every single time, and then it seems like um you know, but he's some people say he's not the only one who is doing the kind of celebration that he's doing. It's like kind of like gone sign in a way because Mikal Bridges is also another one of the players too who's known for when he hits a three, he makes that sign, a hand gesture. But it's it's to the point that Ja is just he I feel like he can't help himself almost like right. So I think the last time he threw a grenade at some point.
Yeah.
People,
I think it was a bazooka, grenade, shotgun.
he's had the whole night. I feel like he should they should have him as a skin character in and not just Call of Duty, what like Fortnite, definitely. Call of Duty too, because Kevin Durant has a sponsorship there, I think, where he has a skin in Call of Duty. So can you imagine Jam around in Call of Duty or in GTA? Some people even saying he should have him, yeah, as a character in GTA because I mean you might as well, right? Since you're just so into hand gestures and whatnot, but I mean, dude is just such a freaking talented player. It's just, he needs to get his antics in check and just watch out and be careful, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just there's no limits for this guy. It's just, can you imagine if he actually? I know people say, but he's young, he has time to learn and whatnot. Yeah, but you know, all this all this antics that's going on and the fines that's being paid and outside noises going on with his personal private life and whatnot being in full display for the public to see, it makes his image look bad,
Yeah.
and it's like if now you're kind of forcing the organization to like uh, back you up, protect you, but for how long, until they get tired and frustrated and they'll have to let you go because Ja clears for being the face easily of the franchise of Memphis Grizzlies, right?
Yeah.
So I just wish the guy the very best because dude really is Derrick Rose on level 10 because he is a phenomenal athlete. It's just he just needs to get his character in check a little bit. I feel like personally. But speaking of Memphis, um, they were playing with the Golden State. Was it last?
I'm leaving. This can't be if you shake the ground. Mountains move. I make to move after your flood. So moved by you. You're taking it back. I'm so dried out in this desert. Let me know I wanna be with you. Speaking of love, speaking of truth, speaking of
Night, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
but they lost. It was a close game too. It was a playing tournament where, yeah, whoever won the match was gonna clinch a playoff spot. So the Golden State Warriors won, I think 117 to 114, if I'm not mistaken, 119, 118, something like that. But yeah, the acquisition, Golden State Warriors getting Jimmy Butler has been really helpful for them. It's very interesting to see how that plays out, given that, there is some lack of a big guy and as in a proper center in Golden State. But it'll be interesting to see the dynamic of Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler helping also on the defensive side of things. So yeah, interesting to see. I think Saturday, um, Golden State Warriors is playing with the Rockets, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be the first match of the playoffs. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome overall. Now we're about to see like basically who's going to have the chance to win the championship. I don't know. Have you heard personally of teams that are most likely to win the championship this year?
I think it said like the Celtics,
Mhm.
Lakers, of course. Sure ones? Not sure.
That they may have the chance to actually win. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's yeah. Some folks are stating that the Celtics may repeat. Um, yeah. Uh, Celtic, the Irish Saint Patrick. It don't matter, Lakers survive. But
Okay.
UFC. Let me tell you something.
Lakers are far.
Lakers in five. I, it's interesting too. They managed to reach the third uh seed in the Western Conference.
Hmm.
So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. I think this happened uh after they acquired Luka Doncic for the team.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting them to reach this high, to be honest. So it's really interesting to see how they have significantly improved. Well, offensively, I believe. But again, that's the thing too, offensively, right? At the end of the day, defense, in as much as offense is important, highly important because you need points in order to win, defense also plays a huge role. So if you can maintain a certain level of points and hold your opponent to a certain level of points where they can be able to score more,
Yeah.
so you can um, run away with the W. So yeah, from there on out, there's fatigue and whatnot that plays roles to like how which individual player is willing to go the farthest in order to win. But it's nice. Um, Milwaukee finished in the fifth, clinched the fifth seed in the Eastern Conference. So they're gonna be playing against the Clippers. So that's interesting. We'll see how that plays out. While the Pacers are gonna play against the Denver Nuggets. That is interesting.
Would they?
I don't know if this is all gonna play out on Saturday. But yeah, this is definitely. I think. Oh, Cleveland. I'm definitely watching this. Cleveland and OKC are going to go head to head. Both of them are leading their respective conferences. Oklahoma City is number one in the West, and Cleveland is number one in the East, which is their Cleveland story is pretty incredible. How the chemistry has been able to allow them to, yeah, it's just pure. You could see them too. It's just pure chemistry and pure determination to take each game at a time and to be able to like win games. But here's the thing, right? Collectively as a unit, so they have been absolutely incredible this season. It's been really fun to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers and their progress to the number one seed, and just an amazing season they've had. Just having that ability to win multiple games in a row and have a long-standing record. I think they had like 12 wins in a row, 13 wins in a row at some points. It's been incredible to watch. Oklahoma City, they've been cooking too. They've been doing a lot of work. They've been doing a lot of work. So it's pretty it's been pretty interesting. Because speaking about um Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous Alexander seems like he's cleared for MVP. Finished the season averaging 32 and 7 points per game, which is pretty uh, cool on his part. Mr. Aura himself, you know, yeah, it's really cool. He definitely it's a well earned award, given that if he's the one to officially um come out with um the MVP award. Obviously, now it's gonna be final votings and whatnot. I think fan voters too plays a role in that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it seems like he's cleared um for the trophy this season. We'll see. With almost what 2,484 points, that's wild. Mm. He did a phenomenal job. I noticed too one interesting thing with Nikola Jokic. It's just he's a runner-up of the in terms of the MVP leading board as well. Mm. He comes up at well, at some point he did, but he is because now it's Giannis who is the runner-up for MVP as well. He finished with 30 points, 30.4 points for a game, which is incredible. And you know what is crazy? Giannis has been putting this sort of numbers for years now. It's just like part of who he is at this point, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Nikola Jokic was leading at some point, but now he officially finished the season with 29.6 points per game. So yeah, but still incredible numbers given that. And some folks were saying that he might actually win the MVP trophy due to how um here's the crazy thing, because in each and every single stat line, he is there. Whether it's rebound, assist, steals, he's there. So blocks, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. The guy is genuinely a generational talent with the literal essence. Um, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Rookie of the year is Stephon Castle, clears 14 points, 14.7 points per game. It should have been, well, initially, what's his name? Gerald McCain, if I'm not mistaken, uh, was the runner-up. for Rookie of the Year before he unfortunately got injured. Um, but yeah, Stephon Castle, who also showcased his aerial talents in the dunk contest, but came up a bit short against uh, McClellan. So McClellan three-peated, if I'm not mistaken, his trophies. But yeah, Stephon was the San Antonio Spurs I feel like had a very interesting uh, rookie season. Had a total of 1,190 points, which is pretty cool for a rookie. So yeah, congratulations to him for winning the Rookie of the Year. Here's a really interesting stat line too with regarding Victor Wembanyama. So he averaged 3.8 blocks per game and with a total of, hold on, let me see, because I saw this and I was like, this is absolutely incredible. Let me see. He is a total of 176 blocks. And here's the crazy part, right? He he missed basically half of the season.
Yeah.
Due to health issues, blood clot on his shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. But here's the thing. Despite missing half of the season, he still clears for blocks, total blocks per game and total blocks in general. The stat line with 176 and averaging 3.8 blocks per game, which is incredible. As a runner-up is Walker Kessler with 2.4. I'm just like, wow, it's so. Hey, Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year award, despite the unfortunate health issue that he had. So, but I want to shed light on this guy because this guy might be the scariest dude to play against, playing defense. I'm talking about the guy from the well down under. Aussie. Dyson Daniels. Oh my goodness. 3.0 steals per game. 3.0 steals per game. What? Dude is a madness. Well, get this. 229 steals in total. Dude is a pickpocket. He is a definition of pickpocket. Are you serious?
Cat broker.
Like, oh my goodness. They don't call him the Great Barrier Thief for no reason.
Yeah.
That's the nickname that they gave him. The Great Barrier Thief.
The Great Barrier Thief.
Nah, dude is a merchant. There is absolutely no way. And I've seen a couple of his highlights, and I get it. I get it. He has a long wingspan, and here's the key thing that he does. He's really quick at intercepting the ball. That's one thing that I really enjoy with him. Right. But man, that is absolutely incredible. But yeah, he clears for, I don't know, one of the awards for steals. Gosh, this dude deserves it. 229 with a runner-up being Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with 131. Still, which is also pretty cool. Look, Nikola Jokic is on the 4th place, but he has 120. How did Nikola Jokic ended up having 127 steals? This is incredible. But yeah, number one in the total steals, Dyson Daniels, the brother from the well down under, Australia. Congratulations to him. He had a phenomenal season as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it in the world of NBA. For me personally, who could potentially I want to catch a couple of matches, definitely. I definitely don't want the Celtics to repeat. That's for sure. If I had it my way, I just want Milwaukee to straight up win the championship. But it'd be interesting. Can't say much. it'd be cool to see the Cleveland Cavaliers win it too, to be honest, because right from the get-go, they just um, came out and showed out, you know, played incredible team basketball. So we'll see. We'll see, because playoffs, people need to understand playoffs too it's a different kind of world. It's a different kind of intensity, you know? So inexperiences might play a huge role come playoff time. So, but anyone who wants to catch the playoff, yeah, it starts at 19th April. That's when everything kicks off. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching closely, paying attention, and trying to collect as much data as possible so I could be able to kind of make a certain assessment of, okay, who could potentially actually hoist the Larry O'Brien uh, this year. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's interesting. Russia had this talks with the U.S., a brief meeting and whatnot. Ukraine earlier, the same thing, and basically the U.S. is trying to advocate uh, for peace between the two countries, between Russia and Ukraine. And Russia is like, yeah, basically like, oh yeah, don't worry, we look, we are considering peace as well, But now it's been said that Russia actually had airstrikes in like a part of the city of Ukraine this week. So it's like saying one thing but doing a totally different thing. So they're back to square zero again. Um, this is the forever wars. How long has this been going on? What, 4 years?
I think for 4 years.
This is ludicrous. Yeah, but there were casualties as well due to this incident. Um, so unfortunately, and this pissed the president Zelensky off due to not only like it seems like Russia putting um retracted what they actually said in terms of, yeah, they're considering a peace deal, but also doing it in the so-called Holy Week, because Easter um or whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. This doesn't make it the situation at all any better. If anything, it just escalates things and kind of puts the U.S. in a uncomfortable position, and I feel personally that this will force the hand of U.S. to do something that they really don't want to do, because they trying to have Trump has I would say decent amount of respect for Putin. Right, so he wants to build that relationship, because Russia and U.S. is not like they have the best of relationships, but they're trying to get that like strong relationship going. But this doesn't help the matters at all. So again, it puts the U.S. in such a hot seat. Like, okay, I try to make peace between the two of you, but now this is going on. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Um, well, yeah. Um, Personally, I just want to say how it's important, real quick, to just be as spiritual alert as possible.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I will tell you this: the things that are about to happen, people may think is a joke. You may not believe at all in the spiritual realm, and the weird, strange, dark, and mysterious things going on. But Stranger Things alert.
Not only that, I was talking about the Mr. Boring podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Brain documentaries.
Exactly. That's basically where I got it from. But it's the truth,
Yeah.
It's the truth. There are certain things that happen that are unexplainable,
Yeah.
certain things that you come across and you're like, well, how? Like, how is it possible that a woman could meet a man, she gets pregnant, right? She's expecting a child. She's what, like 6 months pregnant? And all of a sudden, the man that she's with disappears. And now she's like trying to track this man down, and she eventually does, only to find out that, yeah, this guy has been dead like 10 years ago. So, how is that possible? And she's like, I have his kid. Say, they have the amount of stories and the amount of encounters people are getting on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis, whether it's haunted homes, whether it's kids playing with Ouija boards and encountering things that they shouldn't encounter in their homes. Um, it's just, it's just. This is why this podcast was built, right? Put on the armor, because what we are trying to do here is basically guarding your heart, your mind, so you could be able to be prepared for the things to come, right? It's very simple. So you may not believe in this kind of stuff, but this stuff definitely believes in you, and they want to convince you to accept them, with open arms. So it's just being aware overall. And that's why I feel like sometimes it's like the belief of a God kind of frightens people, I feel like. Because now, if there's a God, all of a sudden there's accountability, you know? So that's why I feel like folks don't necessarily want to explore the idea of a existing God. Because if they do, this kind of takes their individual freedom away, I feel like, you know? I mean, there is, and here's the illusion too that the enemy does, right? He says, "Oh, look, you see, if you believe in God, then you have no freedom. Now you have to be." No, there's the opposite. There's actually the complete opposite. The belief in a creator, a great supreme creator, is a liberation, because now you're in the truth. You know, yeah, and the truth is the only thing that will set you free, because it keeps your mind right. When everything else fails, God is there to uplift you. But it's really hard to feel a God uplifting you if you're defeated in your own mind and your own heart, and claiming to feel like you're not strong enough, or the world is against you and whatnot. But God comes to you and says, like, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. Whosoever believes in me shall not perish but have everlasting life. you know He's not here to condemn you. He's here to uplift you and show you the way, you know. And people say, well, if I believe in a God, then I don't have any liberation, I don't have any freedom. It's not really that. It's the idea of like being able to um, have your free will in believing in Him and trusting Him that He's gonna protect you and guide you in each and every single circumstance of your life. Yeah. So, but it's hard. It's hard for people to grasp that because, um, yeah, God forbid there is a God. Now all of a sudden, you know, I don't feel free to do what I want to do because I now there's a conflict of interest, right? Because now I'm battling my flesh that desires certain things versus me me obeying and actually just doing the things that are right and not the things that just seem temporarily right or fun to do at the moment. Yeah. Just abstaining from things that are harmful in your spirit, because we know, we know that there are certain things that are not really uh good to do, but yeah, we still go ahead and do them. So, but don't ever think that you're so far gone that God, cannot protect you, forgive you, and bring you back to Him, you know, in full repentance. So that's what the put on the armor is here for. Each and every day is a fight. That's why, as we say, working hard never stops. And only God could just work in God mode. You know? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we got until next time.
Yep.
Feel much love. Take care.
God bless.
Yes.
This is something